Greetings, fellow 50p coin collectors. So, been pointed out to me that I missed a couple of very important errors in the first two videos. Errors, oddities and fakes. So this is part 3. Hopefully I'll have covered by the end of this all the different oddities, errors and fakes in the collection. So where do we start? Well, if you're counting your money, you're often referred to as a bean counter. I'm sure you'll have heard that expression before. And I'm a bean counter, but not the sort of bean counter you would think. If you were lucky enough to get to the Royal Mint at any point, you may have come across Royal Mint jelly beans. Take them out of the box and count your beans. I've had these for a couple of years, so I doubt very much if they're still fit to eat. Let's see, is that a date on them there? Best before the 24th of October 2018. So that'll show you how long these have been in the collection for. But there you go, a little oddity in the collection. A sealed pack of Royal Mint jelly beans. Now, personally, I think these are far more valuable than the sealed bag of salmon 50p's. So I'm willing to entertain offers over £150 for this box of exceptionally rare Royal Mint jelly beans. Right, so let's move on then. So, as you're all aware, I collect the 50p's, but I do have a few other interesting bits and pieces in the collection. So the best thing to do is to start off with this, which is a first day cover. This is from 1983 and 1982, and this has the 20 pence in it. Very first year of issue, so we're up to, what's that, 18 and 23, that's what, 41 years old now, that coin. And unlike the modern day coins from the Royal Mint, there's very little toning on that coin. So that's a first day cover with the 20p in it. Very nice, and a nice old stamp in that as well, 15.5p. So the next coin then to have as the first day cover would be the 50p. Obviously we have the 1969p, but it was never released as a first day cover, so that's impossible. But we do have the 1983 United Kingdom uncirculated £1 coin, which I think went on to be one of the most faked coins in UK coinage history. And if we open this up, we've got loads of info on the old round pound, and there we have a first year example of the coin as well. So there we go, it's got the Royal Crest of Arms on it. Is that a slight rotation error on that coin? Because it looks like it's kinking off to the right on that side. But when you turn it around, oh no, it's probably okay, it's going off to that side, isn't it? Or is it? Is it rotated? So I would expect the rotation to be that way, the same way that the coin is. Well, this could be interesting. Right, comments on a postcard then. Have we got a rotation error on an uncirculated £1 coin, or is it just the way it's sitting in the pack? And then, of course, we have to have a £2 coin as well. So we have this, which is the Commonwealth Games commemorative £2 coin from 1986. And this was the first £2 coin to be issued into circulation. Now, if you want to be uber particular, you could go back and you could say that the first double sovereign that was minted was the first £2 coin to go into circulation, because obviously the sovereign had a value of £1, so the double sovereign back in the day would have had a value of £2. And there we have a really nice example of the thistle on the £2 coin, and I believe this was the first commemorative coin to commemorate a sporting event, so something a little bit different there. Right, so we'll pop that to the side as well. And then the £5 notes, sorry. So these came out quite a few years ago now, I'm sure everybody remembers them. I've had this for years, and what makes this nice in the collection is this is an AA01 £5 note. These are slowly going up in value, and this one is creased, etc., all the rest of it, but damp cloth over the top of it, give it an iron, you could soon take all those creases out. But realistically, on the second-hand market, if you had one of these, it's going to go for around £15. Right, so next in the collection is a note from a foreign land. So here we have a Central Bank of Oman 100 Paisa note, and came across this. Looks like the guy who runs the kebab van down the road. Came across this and I liked it because it had the peregrine falcon on it, and of course in Oman, in the UAE, these countries, these birds, these raptors, are highly prized. They're worth millions, and the guys out there train them. It's amazing. If you ever get a chance, go on the internet and just watch these guys and how they train their birds and what their birds are capable of. It's I was going to say, as Trump might say, it's a beautiful thing. But there we go. There's a Central Bank of Oman 100 Paisa note. So just while we're at it, we've got some coins here as well. And these are like 20p coins in our money. But we can see that these have got 3 little oil drilling platforms on them. And I couldn't tell you what country. There you go, United Arab Emirates. Should have just looked on the obverse of it. But a really nice little coin there. So we've got that one with the oil wells on it. And personally, I'd like to strike one of these and give them to every wokist in the country who thinks we shouldn't be using any more oil. There we go. United Arab Emirates think the oil wells are important enough to celebrate them on the coin. And I'm 100% behind them in that. Second little coin we have here is another United Arab Emirates coin. And this time, we got the same thing on it. We got the oil platforms, oil wells on it as well. Let's see, this one. Oh, this one's the same as well. I think I've just lifted a pile of the same coins. Is this one different? Nope. So all 4 are the same. I imagine some of that script is probably the years, so they're probably different years, but you get the idea, don't you? There we go. Pass them off as 20p's quite easily. So the next coins we have go back to when I first started collecting coins, and I was under the misled idea that I could collect everything that was 50p, and started off by collecting some of these. So these are crown size, 28.28 grams, but they're 50p coins. And this one is from the Faulkland Islands. Lovely portrait of Her Late Majesty there, and a not so nice portrait of the Queen Mother on the obverse of the coin. 1900 to 1980, so that might be a memorial coin. Second coin we have I bought, which I found quite interesting, is a 50p coin. It looks a bit proof-like. I think it is actually a proof-like coin. Again, it's from the Faulkland Islands from 2002. It's a 50p coin, round, milled edge, 28.28 grams. And this celebrates the Golden Jubilee. But this was the first colour 50p that I can find. So anybody who thinks that the 2016 Peter Rabbit colour 50p was the first 50p ever to have colour, wrong. This 50p from the Falklands had colour way back in 2002. And of course you have the very famous portrait of Her Majesty on the horse riding side style as she does, later to be copied and put onto the memorial 50p. Right, so we get rid of that. Now the next one is Prince Charles and Lady Diana Spencer, 1981. So that's celebrating the marriage of this pair. There we go, on the back, another Falkland Islands coin, but another 50p coin, milled edge. Nice coin. Shame about the topic on it. And then the final 50p we have here has the the Falkland Islands crest on it. Desire the right is what it says on the little banner there. Let's have a little zoom in on this coin. There's actually quite a nice little bit of detail on it. So there you go. Yeah, excellent bit of detail on there. You can see the ship, the sails, you got the sheep, grass, a couple of wavy things, nice little banner, nice little bit of scroll work, and a nice finish on this coin. Actually, it's almost more of a matte finish on this coin, and this goes back to 1977, so that's a Jubilee coin. So heavy old things. So that's a couple of those coins. So the next coin is a coin that I thought would be quite cool to show. This is a £1 coin, and this is from the, I was going to say from the Ireland, but it's from Éire, or Irish Free State, or Southern Ireland. Obviously coming from Northern Ireland, this is a contentious subject to say the least, but a really nice coin. You've got the Irish harp on it. You've got a little bit of dirt in between the wires on the harp, but it's a 1990 coin from Éire. And what is interesting about this coin is the edge on it. So not only do you have a mixture of milling, you also have these sequential dots, and they're not uniform the whole way around the coin. I can't find out any information, or if I did, I've forgotten, as to why it has these dots on it, but it may be to help blind people so they don't get mixed up with another coin, possibly. I've got no idea. That's just theorizing. But isn't that interesting? You haven't never seen a UK coin with that sort of milling. So I really, really like this coin. And of course it's massive for a £1 coin, isn't it? So what have we got to compare it to? Let's grab a normal 50p, or a large 50p in fact. So there's your old school 50p, and there's your old school punt. And I do sometimes wonder, is that where the expression comes from? I'll take a punt on that. There is a punt. Really nice red Irish deer on there as well. Stag deer with the antlers. I think there's something about when they get up to 13 or 14 prongs, they're quite impressive. But yeah, there you go. Beautiful, beautiful coin, beautiful country, lovely people. Right, so the next coin we have is a Gentoo penguins coin. No, Rockhopper penguin coin. The Gentoo penguin is part of this set as well. But this is a coin that was struck by the Popjoy Mint in 2017 for the Faulkland Islands, and they struck the coin, but all this yellow feathers and black feathers is not the way the Rockhopper penguin actually looks. So quite quickly afterwards, the design was withdrawn, and the coin was rectified with the correct feather headdress for the Rockhopper penguin. That's quite a nice coin. It's reasonably rare, and I think you probably pay around £50 to £60 for the Rockhopper Éire coin. Pretty nice. Right, now the final coins we have to look at are all from the same year, and they're all 1980 Isle of Man 50p's. So if we have a little zoom in on this coin, now anybody who's not familiar with the Popjoy coins, they all have little die marks on them, and you can collect the year of the coin, but you can also collect the die marks as well. The die marks are all done in this Norse Hibernic style, and oh, that was focusing on my finger rather than on the die mark. And the die mark on this coin is BF. So B would symbolise that it's a diamond finish coin, a proof finish coin, and we don't really know what the F stands for. So what is unique about this coin? Well, on the obverse of this coin, it should read the same as this coin here, which says Isle of Man, Elizabeth, 1980. However, they struck a limited number of these coins, and they put Elizabeth II, 1980, and it's generally reckoned that they used the obverse from a Viking coin for 1980 and got it mixed up with the Christmas coin, and hence why you have a coin that doesn't say what country it's from. And as a result, this coin became known as the Stateless mule. How much can you pay for a stateless mule? Well, slightly more expensive than a queue. Anywhere between 180 and 250 pounds would buy you one of these coins for your collection. So that's a lovely coin to have. And then there's another two little oddities in the collection which I came across. So this is a 1980 coin. It's exactly the same design as well. But this time on this coin, we have a cracked die. And the cracked die, you can just see the line that goes across here. That's where the die has cracked during production. So it's quite unusual. We've got this version which has a crack in it. You can see it protrudes onto the rim as well. We have this one that has the crack on it, and we have a version that is without the crack as well. And just for reference, this has the die mark BC. And then the final coin I'm going to show you in this collection is another coin, 1980 again, you guessed it. And this is another die crack error coin. So I guess, unless you look at these coins really closely and you know what you're looking for, you would probably find it quite hard to find a die crack. However, a fellow collector managed to find one of these, and when you find one, if somebody else can find another, then you can be pretty sure that it's a guaranteed die crack and not just a one-off in one coin. But the die crack on this coin runs across here and goes through the bloke on the back of the carriage. And that is the die crack version of this coin. Slightly harder to see the die mark on this coin because it's been in circulation more. That is possibly, I don't even know now. Not sure that I should hazard a guess. Might be a B. Anyway, that's not the important thing. The important thing is it's got the die crack on it. So there we go, 17 minutes. We've had a look at a couple more error coins. We've had a look at a couple more oddities in the collection. The only thing I couldn't put into the collection this time was fakes, because I don't have any other fakes. But I hope you enjoyed that video. Leave a comment below. Peace and love. As always, Coin Snatcher out.